You know, sometimes in life shit gets so crazy.
Your standpoint on titles. Go.
They're pointless. They serve no purpose in relationships other than validation. And I feel like if someone is comfortable enough in themselves that they don't need to be validated, that's my general basis on why titles aren't needed.
Okay.
For insecure people.
Let me put it to you like this. let me spit it like this, okay? Now, you smell me. You smell me? I know your parents were married, right? Would you go and tell your mother that? Is my thing.
See, but you can't.
Would you tell your mother that her relationship?
Me and my mother have had many conversations about relationships, and we've agreed to disagree on this. She feels that titles aren't necessary because
she says there aren't.
They are necessary because essentially they kind of draw the lines.
Your mother are here. We are here.
Your reasoning for titles is to cut down on the BS of men trying.
That's what the lines are. That's what it is.
No. And the lines is more so differentiating the difference between a casual friend and someone who is different. Personally, I don't understand.
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that?
Personally,
I said that. First of all, you would tell me that was what your mother said was different from what I said, because that is exactly what I said.
Look. All right, look.
Okay.
Point of the matter is, I don't agree with either one of y'all. That's the fact of the matter. I don't agree with either one of y'all.
Your mom was right.
No, because I feel like this is my personal opinion. I think that's more so like, okay, like for somebody to be like, if you're not ashamed of me, then call me your girl. And it has nothing to do with that I'm ashamed of you or anything like that. I just don't see no reason in me.
It has nothing to be. Okay, first of all, whoever told you, who used the word ashamed, it's not about being ashamed per se. I mean, that may be, but it's like, if you really care about me, if you really want to be with me, then put it out there for the world to see. Put it out there.
Why does the proof that I need to be with you is me calling you my girlfriend? I can call you my shit turd, and that can be proof right there. You know that
you have a walking, breathing female shit turd.
I mean, but I'm just saying
that's not normal. Meaning you need to go to the doctor because your shit shouldn't be walking. That's some scary shit.
The point that I'm trying to make is I have an issue with, and it's not just necessarily girlfriend and boyfriend, it's a wife husband also. I have issues with those terms in general because, like I said, I feel like they're objectifying.
So you think your mother objectified your father and vice versa?
Very much so. Very much so. And I feel like my father objectified my mother. Like, this is my wife, this is my husband. Like, it's one of those things. Just because you call somebody that doesn't necessarily make them that. Just prime example, as far as titles go, you can call somebody a father, but that doesn't necessarily make them a father by that definition. Just because you call somebody that title doesn't necessarily make them that. Like, I guess people hold like, okay, if I'm the girlfriend, I'm the boyfriend, then I'm important. He's not going to do this or she's not going to do that, when that's not necessarily true. Like, you can
and I agree with you. Just because you have a title does not mean that the other or each party isn't cheating or
whatever
being disrespectful in any sort of way because of that title. That title doesn't automatically mean that you have this happy, bright, rainbows and sparkle type relationship. But I'm saying that to me, like, I do believe that it's easier. I mean, in general, you classify people in your life all the time. You put people in certain places all the time. Your boss is your boss. Your coworker is your coworker. You have titles for all these different people that and the positions that they fit into your life. I feel like that's the same way with relationships. That is me classifying where you fit into my life. People do objectify people. That's never gonna change. regardless of a title or not. They don't need a title to objectify people. I see people objectify people all the time. Like, that's my bitch. Like, I know for me, personally, that if I'm going to become serious with someone, then that title is going to be there. And if they don't want that title, then...
Let's play a hypothetical game. You have this perfect guy who does everything right. You're the only person he's talking to, this, that, and the third. Happily ever after, the ideal guy in which you want everything. But he does not want to do the whole title thing. Not because he wants to cheat or anything like that. He just doesn't like it, doesn't believe in it, doesn't feel comfortable with it. Are you going to completely stop talking to him and throw that away solely because of a word?
Didn't I do that already?
No. It was different because he didn't want to commit. Period. He didn't want to commit at all. He still wanted to talk to other people. I'm saying, hypothetically speaking,
I took it as he didn't want to commit, but he told me that I was conforming to society because I wanted a relationship title.
Yeah. Okay, true. Now, we know this.
And I stopped talking to him.
I mean, hindsight is 2020. We know this now because that was bullshit. But
that's what I'm saying, and that's what most guys, William. First of all, we've had this conversation. Most guys aren't thinking the way that you do about this. Most of the time, they're saying that just because they don't want to commit.
True.
It's like a flag, a red flag. If everything is working out and then we're exclusive or whatever, and he's like, yeah, no, we can be in an exclusive relationship. I just don't want a title. Well, why don't you want a title? Because I feel like that's objectifying people. Okay, but we're still in an exclusive relationship. Well, I don't feel comfortable without the title. So then we're not on the same page. And if we're not on the same page about that, then we can't move forward.
But you're not on the same page as something minute, small and minute.
I don't think it's small and minute. You may think it's small and minute. I think it's extremely important.
It's a word at the end of the day.
It's more than a word. I feel like that word is connected to a whole bunch of other things that are going on.
It's an adjective at the end of the day. That's it.
Let me put it to you like this. If I'm calling someone my boyfriend, that means a lot. Because that means that I am putting you in place and a lot of other things going on in my life. Not saying that you're going above my career, my future, and my life dreams and goals. But I'm saying this I'm putting a lot of effort and consideration into making something work with you. So when I call someone my boyfriend, it's not just a word. No, this means something to me because this means me putting an effort. If I classify you as a boyfriend, this is what I do for a boyfriend. If I classify you as a friend, this is what I do for my friends. If I classify you as an associate, this is what I do for my associate. I have certain lines and boundaries that I have with and amongst these people. There are certain things that I will do for a boyfriend that I will not do for a friend, and vice versa.
In my defense, I personally, all of my close friends or people that I generally value that much, that are females, I do treat them like girlfriends as far as you go above and beyond to help these people because you generally care about these people. You'll do anything for these people.
You treat them exactly the same, though? Would you treat them exactly the same?
Yes.
You gonna run into some problems. In terms of the females that you're dating, you can't treat them the same as your female friends. That's gonna run you into some problems. Good luck with that.
Sometimes in life shit gets so crazy.